Did you do the homework I gave you on Monday? Thursday, the 16th of April, is National Healthcare Decisions Day. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 459, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. This message is boring but important. Advance directives are a set of documents that both appoint a person to speak for you and contain your preferences for medical treatment. That's two things. It's important to know that. It appoints someone to speak for you, and it also talks about your preferences. What's the purpose of an advance directive? It's to enable you to speak for yourself and to let others know what your choices are, what's important to you. It will be different depending on your state of health. If you're healthy, you'll want to complete an advance directive so that if something suddenly happens to you and you can't speak for yourself, others will know what you want in general terms. If nothing else, COVID taught us to expect the unexpected. You also want to complete an advance directive if you have a chronic or a serious condition. This lets people know what your choices are, and you can be more specific in saying what you do or don't want because you know what your illness concerns. While each state has a state-specific advance directive form, there aren't separate state-specific living will documents because the information contained in a living will is already part of the advance directive. A living will, without having appointed someone to speak for you, is of limited value. As I was looking over what I wanted to talk to you about, I found that I think one of the best places and most user-friendly place to get and fill out your advance directive is. It's prepareforyourcare.org. Prepareforyourcare.org. I also get asked what the difference between a living will and a will is. Well, a will directs how your assets are distributed after death, while a living will outlines your medical care preferences if you become incapacitated. A healthcare power of attorney can be both a person and a legal document. The legal document appoints and authorizes someone to speak for you when you can't. It must be witnessed or notarized depending on where you live. It's also known as, this is bureaucracy, it's also known as healthcare agent, healthcare proxy, healthcare surrogate, healthcare attorney in fact, and healthcare representative. Pick one. Anyway, each state has its own healthcare power of attorney form, and that's embedded in the state's advance directive. If you only do one thing, choose and appoint a healthcare power of attorney or agent and tell them what you want. Each state has specific requirements about witnesses or notarization, but none require the services of an attorney. Next week, I want to talk to you about some questions to ask about death, but in the interim, I want you to have a diamond day.